Hey, hey, welcome to YouTube Live here. I'm Jeff Landis with.
JB, the local legend.
So tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Um, I am a up and coming rap artist from New Haven, Indiana. I'm known around Fort Wayne area too. Um, Basically, I've been writing and recording my own music for quite some time, and the past couple years I just started taking it serious. So now I got an album out.
Speaking of your album, what's it called and when is it out?
It's called Keepin It Real. Um, my album release party is October 19th at Carl's Tavern. I got a lot of great artists that'll be opening up for me live. Um,
What you got coming in?
I got a Young Ace, King Sal, Shrell Nightbreed, B Star, Fat Guy, Prince Koba, Expedia, Logical, Rocky Blanco, Breezy, and Dex of Westwater.
So for a person like myself that's never been to a show of yours, what can we expect and what do you got planned?
Basically, the doors open at 8 for the show. So probably around about 9 or so it'll kick off, and it'll just be a bunch of live performances from hand selected hip hop artists that I picked personally for the show. So I think they're really good. I mean, it's going to be a really good show. It's going to be a lot of people there too. So
So what made you decide that you wanted to be a rapper and what made you decide to I need to do this now? Because we got those people that like to wish that they could do this, but they don't. What made you decide this is the moment?
um, I think when I was a kid, probably about 7 or 8, I heard the first D12 CD, and that really got me into hip hop and rap music. And then just since then, I kind of wanted to do it, and I started writing music for a long time. Probably for the past 10 years, I've been writing music and recording. And then just recently, I decided, it's time to do something with it or get out of it. So started taking it more serious, and so far the results been real good. So we'll see where it goes.
So now I know you've been a fan of music from back then to now. How has it changed? With because now we got all kinds of stuff. We got Spotify. We got SoundCloud. How do you think the game has changed since way back then? Because I know you've had this dream for a long time, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Back then, there was a lot less likely chance of people noticing you as to now, where I feel like the rap game's oversaturated. There's so many artists. There's almost more artists than fans. So at the same time, it's a lot easier to get noticed. It's still a lot harder to make it, I feel like.
Now, if you could work with anybody, like GroupWise, duet, local, and national, who would you want to be and why? Because you never know, they might be watching.
Right. Um, I think national wise, I'd like to work with Eminem or Ritz, just because I think they're my favorite artists right now. And local wise, I'd love to do more music with Zigzag and Pamela, or Dex of Westwater that's going to be at my show, just because they're really talented artists in my eyes.
Now, do you have any like merchandise or anything? Because I know I got a shirt from you.
Um, I got T-shirts. I got black with red letters. I got blue with white letters. I got pink with black letters for the ladies. I got drawstring bags. Those are pretty popular. And I got CDs. I'm working on getting beanies and koozies for your drinks and stuff like that.
So you're catching on the marketing game where you got to market like crazy because that's where your sales normally get if you don't. Depends on venues and where you go. If you could play anywhere national, or anywhere local and national, where would that be? Because I know we
Uh,
all have that big stage we want to be on.
I think I would like to play. Well, ultimately, if I made it, to have a show at the Coliseum would be amazing. But that's kind of a long shot. So, I mean, Clyde Theater would be really cool too.
Say for instance, if somebody want to get a hold of you, say, hey, I want to get your CD or I want to listen to your stuff. How could I do that?
You can find me on pretty much every social media site. Facebook, You can find me under Jacob Brown or JB the Local Legend. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, um, pretty much everything but Snapchat.
Yeah.
And just get a hold of me. I'll meet up with you. Selling CDs for $10 a copy.
That's not bad at all. Now, if you could, say anything to the fans, what would that be?
I would just say I appreciate everybody that supports me. Without fans supporting my music, it would make it a lot harder for me to keep putting it out. So I appreciate everyone.
Now, what's your Spotify and what's your SoundCloud?
My SoundCloud, I'm under JB the Local Legend. I'm currently not on Spotify yet because I'm waiting until after the album release party to put the music on the internet.
Now, is this your first ever CD, or do you have more?
Um, I put out 2 mixtapes and a lot of stuff in the past, but this is my first actual album.
So, what could we expect with you in the future?
I've already started working on my next album right now. Shout out Rocky Blanco. He's producing all the beats on my next album. So I'm looking forward to working with him. Um, on my current album right now, I have features from Zigzag and Pamela. They're Fort Wayne artists. JC of the Finest. He does a lot of work with Insane Beats. Sherelle Nightbreed. Dexa Westwater. He's from Ohio. He's kind of a local artist. And I got a feature from Twisted Insane. He does Brain Sick and all that. So
Sweet. Now, just an idea for a good group out here in Fort Wayne is Third Frame. Ever thought about working with them?
yes, I have thought about Third Frame. I've listened to a lot of their music, so I really would enjoy doing some work with them.
I can link you up with them if you want me to.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, before we go, anything you want to say?
Um, I got a album release party October 19th at Carl's Tavern. Doors open at 8, and then December 23rd, I'm competing in a contest. It's called Slay the Stage. It's presented by Queen P. It's basically like a battle of the bands, and whoever has the best performance or hardest song wins a trophy. So there's actually a voting poll on my timeline on Facebook. You guys can get on there and vote for me and come out to the show. It's going to be awesome.
I voted, but I can't say who I voted for because it'd be impartial if I did that. But all right, thank you for coming on the Dose Landers for sure.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem.